Mrs. McFarlane, as an educator, what do you think is the primary aim of parenting education? And first and foremost, what is parenting education and what should be the purpose, the goal, the aim of parenting education?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I listened to Kian and I was smiling to myself with that last part that she said, being a parent is a privilege. And yes. Some persons might listen to that and say it's such an oxymoron to say that. But the good parent will know what it means by being a privilege. No, parenting education. Initially, when we started, we said there's no manual, nothing to show what to do. And I remember going to clinic and I saw some very young girls, far younger than my age, there waiting on prenatal care. And I thought to myself, but these young ladies are children themselves. Who is there to educate them about what to do? But parenting education, it's wide, it's very wide, and it's something that you never stop learning, because each step of the way, each phase of the journey, you learn something new every single day. You learn from yourself, you learn from the child or children, you learn from the mistakes that you make, you learn from others around you. And the grandparents, the parents, the support system really is where you're going to get education from. The support system is definitely needed for parents, whether it's going to be first-time parent or not. And it doesn't matter how often you become a parent. It doesn't matter how many children you have. There is always something new to learn. There's something you never did know before. And it comes up and you're going to have to say, Lord, but we never did go through this with the other child, or I did not in my days see this. And these are the things that I'm wondering about. And I heard Mrs. Campbell mention that she's a grandmother, and grandparents then and grandparents now are two totally different sets of people. So grandparents now, they're very protective of their children, and they don't want anything to do them. Remember, they would rough their child or children, but you can't speak in any harsh tone to their grandchildren now. So the education part of it is going to come from the network, the support network that is around you. It's going to come from the school. And a lot of times parents will disregard their role and they will force it upon the school. But we have to remember that every single where that you go, you're going to, the parenting, the education is there, right? You're going to be, so these children, they not only learn from what's going on, what they get from the parents, right? They not only learn from what goes on at church. And it's the same thing with the parents. How do you learn to be a parent? So it's the on-the-job learning that you're going to have to do. It's the training that you get while you are doing it, and you pick up on things as you go on. You look at success stories, you read books, and you try to get all these things in that will make your child, your children, a better individual so that the future can be happy.
All right, so we're hearing from Mrs. McFarlane that parenting education is just about all those values that you pass on to your children to make them the worthwhile, productive citizens that they are. And the parenting education cannot be garnered or gotten from one place. So you get it from church, you get it from grandma, you get it from your co-workers, you even get it from the children themselves. And as you talk about, these grandchildren now being different. When I was growing up, my father, when you got your dinner, you finish eat and then you get something to drink. The cup, the plate, not on the table at the same time. But now I see my father with his grandson, then no, give him anything to drink. And I'm saying to my brother, you remember say when we little, daddy, we could have not even water, you have to finish eat because you must not eat and drink. But yet, here is my little nephew if you not give him anything to drink with it. And you know, sometimes it's like, I mean, is this the same person that we grew up with where you couldn't even stand up at the gate? So, you know, I guess, you know, over time with the experiences, their outlook too are different. And as Mrs. McFarlane rightly said, you learn from your mistakes. Not that eating and drinking is what I'm advocating for, but you learn, you know, and you make certain kind of changes